Okay. Um, First of all, I just want to start off by saying thank you, God. Um, and I say thank you, God, today. While I can say it, before the day come, I can be able to say that. I'm expecting some horrible things happen to me, but in the meantime, I just, well, bad things are happening to me already, but I mean, in worse situations. But in the meantime, I just want to say thank you, God. The level of patheticness that these people have to be, and sadness, to try to gaslight you to this level, but people who will never be able to influence you, even if even if it was not in this kind of circumstances, is truly pathetic. When I mean pathetic, is like it's sad that a human being have to be this calmly. You know, at this point, I know the reality of what this program can do. This technology has the ability to make a human being experience a design emotion, a design emotion that can be manipulated into the target. But to see this clown-like individual still trying to get you to accept this, I mean, if they would do that in front of me, I would laugh at them. They'll probably cry. You a freaking clown. You and your whole fucking family. Excuse me for using this language, but it's so pathetic. And they get frustrated. Like, oh, take this. You're gonna take. It's like you're such a pathetic. Whatever I'm gonna take is not gonna take away what you're involved in. The sadness and the patheticness of what you're part of. Watch me be this prophet. So, you know, um, before I get into like rambling about what's happening, it's just let me just start off by saying that I know that what's happening to me is because I'm a test subject. What happens is they use target individuals as test subject to utilize as a guinea pig, and they utilize this technology to onto us as a way to develop this technology. They see what tactics works in regard how to torment, disorient, and break down a human being, an individual, and they do things that are degrading. And they have people contracted, which we call them perps in this situation, and they're supposed to make you believe and make you identify with this manipulation that this technology can have. And you have people of all sorts. Some of them are like clown like you really can you really you think you can make me think this is naturally happening. I mean, I don't know how they find the strength to be so embarrassed, like can live this life of embarrassment. Because I'm not even giving them an ounce. Like they used to try to gaslight me, and they still try to do that to gaslight me to accepting this manipulation. They get so mad. Oh, the police is coming. Okay, la policia, whatever you bring, you delusional. Just because you think that's gonna make me accept this manipulation. Do you think you think just because you have to be a clown, it doesn't make me. I'm not gonna be a clown for you. You sold your soul to these governmental entities that can do these nasty things to people, and then you think you acting this way. I look at them like the clowns that they are. Truly, I look at them for the clown that they are. They really try to gaslight you. And you look at them like you're a clown, you're a clown, pathetic. The most important, the saddest part is when they use their kids. So for me, I have these neighbors. This pathetic. I mean, the word pathetic is not the right word, and I'm not saying that just to insult them. It's just the best way I can describe how pathetic things are. You have these teenage kids that really want you to accept this manipulation. They're like so bottom feeders. Oh my gosh. I mean, I mean that from the bottom of my soul that these people are just so sad. It's so bad that I even feel bad for them, even though I know what they're doing is so foul. It is so freaking pathetic. Right now, as I'm saying that somebody is trying to make noise campaign to make me accept it, they are so sad. And they know if I say, let me just say this with the, they are the most pathetic human beings. I'm like, how are you gonna be like when you're 30 years old, living this sad life? You think I'm gonna let you target individual. For me, they have these people that are so desperate for me to let them live their fantasy. You are a clown, and I'm sorry that your parents put you in this situation, but that's what you get. That you're gonna try to make me. Have you looked at yourself? Like it's, and they really try to be like, it is. Like I need to calm down because it's just like, you know the frustration you get when you see like this little clown try to really make you accept these things. You're like, look at you. Look at sad. I know this technology can make me have this experience. I know you can be this retarded. You're a childlike individual, but your parents are even the same level as you. I have this next door neighbor. They are like kids, like babies, not even babies, like teenage kids, like 13, 14 year old. If you see these pictures of them, oh God. I took a picture of them because I wanted to have a reference of how they can manipulate a human being. If you go through my videos, you'll see videos of all these kids they try to make me. I feel so bad for them that I don't even want to make a video about them. They are so fucking sad. They are so sad that I feel bad like in my soul. I'm like, I don't even want to do that to them like that. They are the most pathetic looking kids. I mean, Jesus. And in their mind, the sad mind of theirs, they really think that I can never identify with these things. You little pathetic things. So sad. And they're like, now we're there. And they get it. Oh, I'm like, oh, you're so pathetic. Your parents sold you to these pedophiles. It is so bad. Target individual. Like, I don't even know how. I need to compose myself. If you could see how pathetic these human beings are, and how they still want me to identify with this, whatever reaction they can make me experience. So first of all, I'm thankful that I got a chance to take a picture of them, because if it was in my mind, it would be something else. But to see them in this picture and like you think that you looking like you, this little things like that, this nothingness, you could make me have any reaction naturally. And you know, these kids, they are being groomed. First of all, if adults can dumb themselves down to this level, can you imagine what children are capable of doing? So I have these kids that understand that this technology can make people experience things. They know that very well. They're being groomed. I think they know very well how this technology can make somebody experience things. This technology. I think that's why they love being involved in it, just like the adults. They know the ability of this technology is basically controlling a human being. They know that what they're part of is so advanced that they can make a human being experience what they want you to experience. And this is basically making them gods almost. Everybody is enjoying that. Can you imagine you have the ability to make a human being experience whatever emotion you want you to experience? You want that person to experience. Now, where I think they're gonna be the mistakes is, I know that too. Matter of fact, it doesn't take much to know that, especially when you look at how they look like. Now, whatever's gonna happen to me is still gonna happen to me. But while these losers are gonna do these things to me, I will never let them escape. They talk about how they're gonna frame me. Let me tell you, I'd rather be framed. I'd rather be tortured. I'd rather go through all these horrible things, even castration, whatever things they say they think that's going to block out reality, than having to live the life of these sad, pathetic people. I still don't even want to put these pictures of these sad teenage kids, this nastiness, like 13, 14, look so pathetic. One was trying to even walk in a certain way, like, oh, get your ass, nastiness. Because they have the ability in my brain to create this reaction. As you see, well, even when I look at the picture, if I look long enough, they can create some thoughts. It's just nasty. I have in my folders as the sad, pathetic reference. Yesterday, This is the night. I was trying to open my folder. I opened the wrong folder, and it was the picture of these kids. In this folder is called the sad reference, sad pathetic reference. I named it like that so they don't confuse it. That this, I see them as these pathetic, sad human beings. And immediately when I saw this picture, they started giving me stimulation. I'm like, just sad. And these emotions that they can control consist of sexual arousals. This technology can make you experience whatever emotion that they want you to experience. This EEG, cloning, herodyning, basically can capture your neural network, not only monitor it, but manipulate it. So they can make you have an emotion that they want you to have. It goes even as deep as even giving you a perception they want you to have. It's so sophisticated. And these children know that. But these children then try to gaslight you, and not only children, adults, try to gaslight you into accepting this manipulation that you know is something that is imposed onto you. You are imposed, you are manipulated to experience this, but they're going to try to gaslight you. You know, like, look at you. You could never make me feel anything, and you know that. Matter of fact, I don't even want to embarrass you, because if you go through my videos, you'll see a bunch of pictures of like different things that made me experience. But these people are so pathetic that I'm like, when I'm like, should I make it? I'm like, oh, it's so sad. It's so just too pathetic. I don't even. That's just so sad. You just so like, I'm like, why am I? Don't even waste my. This you're so pathetic. And apparently this is perhaps the keeps. And I'm not sure if it's true. I'm not certain, but they tell me how they're gonna frame me. Right, as I'm saying that, they're like, kill yourself via V2K. But listen to how sad it is. These sad, pathetic people, they're going to frame me using them, or at least that's what they say. If you see who I'm talking about, I don't need to be a freaking prophet to say that these kids are not going to make it in life. Look at how sad they are already. You live your life, talk about kill myself. Please live life. They can't even say, they are so pathetic that they can actually pick up, they can actually say the name of a man that picked up kids as young as them. They're being groomed to respect actual pedophiles, and then groomed to try to gaslight you into accepting these manipulations. And they send these losers who find this empowerment in doing these things to us target missions, because we are just test subjects. We're guinea pigs for these DoD entities. So you have these losers talking to you via V2K. Of course it has to be via V2K. Oh, they know better. They know, they can tell you every day you're going to drink their soup, you're going to this and that. These losers can kill themselves tomorrow. Some of them as antidepressant, I'm telling you, these perps, some of them use this program as a way to bring up the self-esteem. You can see how unstable they are in life. I'm telling you, some of these people, I look at them, it's like, it will take a second for you to break down. I'll never respect you. You know, matter of fact, so the people that you would respect, part of being involved in this program makes them, just lowers them to a point where you don't respect them. And they talk about, yeah, you're going to be tattooed. I'd rather get tattooed. I can say Roy Moore right now. So I could imagine me living life like these losers, having my kids walking, like my little 14-year-old kids do these things, and then knowing that this technology can make a human being experience whatever reaction that is imposed onto him. Last night, this is what they did to me. I see these two douche retards, kids over there. They give me this stimulation, and because, listen, they play with my libido so much. On my calendar, and please, I literally put on the days where I'm going to have to get some release. And once a month or so, I watch adult content and get release. And so, this morning, I watched this adult content and get the release to try to stop the libido that they crank up for me to experience. The reason why they crank up my libido is like they use my libido and they aim it toward children, like this little nasty. I'm sorry. But so this morning I wake up, I watch adult content. I don't like to do that, but I do it just to get out of my system, get some libido out of my, and this I'm watching adult content, two adult people, but somehow later on they connect whatever experience I just had to this two little nastiness over there to try to create this sexual stimulations and connect it with these kids. And you hear these kids like, oh, we want it. It's like nobody wants your dumbass. That's why this most sophisticated technology is rewiring my brain in this way. Nobody wants your clowny, like little nasty. Blech. Matter of fact, you should go talk to your parents. This is so disgusting. And to disorient me because obviously nobody wants this nasty. They have to do things to my brain. They have to rewire my brain to try to connect sex with these kids or create some kind of arousals and to you know what they change subject. Oh, you're rotting. You're going to be fired. It's like I'd rather be rotting. I'd rather be fired. I'd rather be tortured. I'd rather die than have my life consist of manipulating somebody's brain to aim toward this little nastiness, this nothingness, this disturbing little bit that I have to act this way. Now you want me. That's the things I can hear this via V2K. These kids interacting and saying, no, you want us. It's like nobody wants your nastiness. Nobody wants you. Please understand, this is why my brain is so rewired this way. You need DOD technology to rewire brain for me to have any kind of reaction toward this nothingness. They are pathetic. I still don't even know if I should make a video showing this who's this pathetic thing that I quote unquote want. Delusional trash. I will humiliate the life out of them if they even try to. I will get your nasty little you disgusting shit. But I don't think they will make the mistake. They know that this thing is this technology, and whatever they're going to do to me, they have to do it remotely. Now, are those the kids that are going to say because they're playing this frame? So they tell me that they're going to frame me by saying that I raped a child here. You see how disgusting it is? You see how disgusting? And I don't know if it's these kids, but it's sad. When you look at them, it's like, do you think these people can make it to 30? You think this groom trash they're gonna make it to 30 years old? And imagine if they make to 30, what they gonna look like? What's gonna happen to them? 30 is a young age. Just picture them at 30. If they're like this at 13, 14-year-old kids already doing this nastiness, they don't even go further. They live life, go to seeing my sufferings. As if my suffering is going to make their life better. It's the most pathetic. Like I said, there's somebody that has been watching me dying or whatever, going through this torment and participating. I will never want to look at it and go, let me see how this person is going to suffer. I don't care. It's disgusting. It's pathetic. But these losers, if you see how pathetic they are, and you're like, your parents destroyed your life and you don't even understand. You'll know it. When time goes. Because imagine these kids at 30 years old, if they're 14, 13, whatever age they are, they can be already there. No, you raped me. You want us. Nobody wants you, dumbass. But don't worry, you'll get yours. But it's not, you should have, your parents are the reason why. The people responsible over you are the reason whatever's going to happen to you is going to happen to you. Now you are here trying to walk in this disgusting. It's just disturbing. But for me, please, to these perps watching me, these kids, they do this in front of me. You will be humiliated like you will never look at yourself in the mirror again. And please continue to live this life. Watch, you will not even make it to 30 years old. You will not. Talk about you raped me. Can you imagine? You are a kid saying things like that. Oh, let me say, I'm such a prophet. I can tell you, a child already saying these kind of things to try to frame somebody will not last long in this earth. They will not reach the age I'm at right now. And I'm not old. To all my target individuals, stay strong. Understand that there's dignity in your sufferings. They have kids groomed in this program where they do these horrible things and involved in a program. They can't even try to make themselves be like, now we have danger, you see, abuse. I was like, you're in a program that literally torture babies. Today, as a kid, you talk about how did you get raped by me just to frame me. You think you can last? You're done. The people watching this, participating, they're thank these kids for doing these things. To hype these kids up. You know how sad it is? They will never have their children do that, I guarantee you. I guarantee you they will never say that. They will never have their kids say, hey, say that this man raped you. They will never do that. Why? Because they know what it means to that kid. That means their future will be destroyed. They let them participate in different ways, but please, I guarantee you, they will not be there. Hey, say that this man raped you. No, but your trash ass is going to do it, and you'll see how the future is going to look like. It's not going to be good. You're not going to make it my age. You're not. And if you do, it will not be a target individual. Stay strong. These people are disgusting low life, and I will never let them live their fantasy. I rather cry, scream, than having to live life like them. Do you know what they live off? Oh, you're going to be crying, you're going to be screaming. Imagine me. Imagine you as a target individual. You are so lost in somebody else's sufferings that you're like, oh, you're going to be crying, you're going to be screaming. What is he going to do to you? What would it do for me to see somebody and scream and cry? What am I going to get out of it? Even this trash that are involved in this torture that I'm going through, if I see them cry and scream, what does it do to me? What is it going to do for me? Pathetic low life. When I hear these people in the hallways try to counter that, because they're so compromised. Even if I see them scream and cry, I was like, you look at this pathetic life. I don't even want to see that. Live your nasty life. Matter of fact, please live a long life of this nastiness. I'd rather see them live this sad, pathetic life, selling their kids this way, than scream and cry. I'd rather die in hell than even wish them scream and cry. No, live this disgusting life. This humiliating life, indignified life. You see how much of a prophet I am? I'm telling you, there is nobody. I will never want to trade places with these people. They tell me I'm going to die in their hell. It's like, yo, look at your heaven. You have your dumbass kids doing these things. That's your heaven. Live that heaven forever. I pray for this heaven for you for the rest of your life. Make your kids come out. Hey, nasty sadness. Grown-ass men and women having their children do that. They talk about you once. One thing they've been watching reality. There's somebody, and I bring that up because God is truly there's definitely a God, and not because. Listen, there's somebody I keep bringing up. She's been watching me suffering or breaking down. Matter of fact, she participated. She said some of the foulest things, and I was like, you're gonna get yours. Don't worry, you'll get yours. Today, this person is going through a rough path. Now, she's not a target individual. She's not being targeted by these governmental entities that use her as a test subject. She's not. Her life is. She has the ability to have all the treatment in the world. She has the support. She's not a guinea pig of any sort. But watch how things are going for her. I was like, you're gonna get yours. I'm telling you. Now this sad, pathetic low life there. It doesn't take much. They've been trying to make themselves be like some feminists. Oh, I bad. Trying to make it sound like they're doing it for corny or whatever. This bullshit story they come up when I have a list of women over there that are raping, destroying. Coming up with this different terminology to say sorry. Oh, I bad. My fault. This is sad people. This program is renowned to use rape especially onto women. In every ways, you can't even present yourself as a protector of women or children. Yeah, here doing this nasty. Matter of fact, you look at what you do to your own children. If you saw the picture of this little nothingness, these are the protector of children. You know, they look how daring they look like. Nasty opportunists. They'll get theirs. Don't worry. In the meantime, target individuals do not identify with this nasty manipulation. And when you see this low life, embarrass them for them. Embarrass them. They need to learn. If their parents are not going to do the job, you be like, you're a clown. You're a nastiness. Poof. Go back in and try to whack on my. Poof, get your nastiness. My brain needs to be destroyed for me to see you in anything like that. You damn ass trash. Target individuals stay strong.